The Koenigsegg. Jamal, what do you think about it?
Iconic, luxurious, quality, distinguishing, social marker, a supercar.
My vision of Koenigsegg started when I was a boy. I remember once my father took me to a movie theater and the movie was about cars. And I was just fascinated at that time. And I told my father I want to build my own supercar. And I looked at his face and he was smiling. I started making prototypes and drawing cars in my free time. But I did not just want to do that. I wanted to make money and start my own business. And when I became 22 years old, I started Koenigsegg in 1994. The idea of a luxurious supercar was always in my mind, but I also wanted my car to be special. Our plan is to expand and produce 300 cars. So Jamal, where are we? What do you think we have to do?
Currently, we're producing 20 cars per year. We prefer quality over quantity. We always favor that to achieve our current strategy and goals to deliver a supercar, distinguishing social marker. The top six characteristic we're aiming for is always quality, made to last, controlled, heritage. What's the background of the car? That's why, and the distribution is very limited. We want to keep it unique. Also, we have the service. We always personalize the service to our targeted customers. That's currently our focus to achieve the goal.
Let me stop you here and ask you, how can we maintain our brand embodiment here?
So to keep our brand empowerment here, we need to keep it limited, keep it unique, make the targeted customers aware of it to increase desire. However, keep it limited so they wish to have it and not actually own the thing.
Having said that, Jamal, I want to ask our CMO, Ms. Dorothy, about our strategy and about our direction. Since we are now, as Jamal mentioned, and as everybody knows, that we are producing 20 units per year to keep our quality over quantity, but we want to expand by 2022 and produce 300 units. In terms of marketing, what's our strategy? Where are we? What we will do?
Well, with our luxury brand, being a luxury brand, we need to basically elevate the experiential luxury proposition. So how are we going to do that? So we have looked with my team, we have looked at different marketing strategies that we use to break down the walls, because we are moving into a market that we have not, we've not concretized ourselves in. This is the North American market, right?
Yeah, yes.
So it's a young market for our product, but our product needs no introduction. So one of the key branding strategies that I'm looking at us introducing is we're going to look at innovative business models. A few ideas that we've been bouncing off the team is once we launch the product, at our launch of the product, right now, diversity and inclusion is so big right now. So the future is female. When we look at our brand, there is not so much interaction with the female population with the brand. So how do we remember women economics, right?
So
right
this will be part of our long-term strategy.
Yes, it's part of the long-term strategy, but we'll break it down into like sort of phase development.
Yes.
So what we'll do is we will launch the product with a key indicator for females. So we'll have an iconic curve made purposely for the female, and it will be launched once every year, and to create a sort of a synergy with other businesses out there.
Well, so basically, I just want to take it a step back here. To talk where we at right now. We have won multiple awards. You know, the Top Gear Award in 2010, Red Dot Entrepreneur of the Year nomination. You know, several awards. So we have been out there. We achieved a great quality in the market. We made ourselves, different, unique, luxurious. However, we also offer some exclusive factory tours and VIP tours to only invited people to come to the factory and see how it's made. Because some people who have passion about cars, just like you, when you founded the company several years ago, you had this vision. So other people have this passion also about the cars, and they want to know how to see. So this gives them the personalized experience, and that's the service part of having a luxury product.
So what we'll basically do is taking this product to make it more experiential.
Yes.
We will reinvent the customer journey. You see, we will aspects like VR. You know, we'll have an event to run a VR drive. Right?
Yes. So what's happening here? We are having innovation center. Our innovation center is always studying like new ways to push our goals and strategies and like where we want to go.
So we are.
It is good.
I think we are also.
So that can be part of the innovation program.
Right, but the company. Remember, the company being a luxurious brand. We just
Yes.
want to create a more in-depth experience for the
Yes.
customers,
Yes.
right? We've already set ourselves in the market. That goes without saying. We are the number one in the world, in the entire planet, the fastest car in the entire planet, the most luxurious car in the entire planet. So now, how do we elevate our customer experience? Is what we need to concretize on, and we can do this by our innovative business strategies. We can reinvent our in-store customer journey.
And we added a special
ecosystem.
customized service
Yes.
for our customers as well.
Yes.
So you can also mention this, Dorothy, in your
Yes.
that we are doing the private jet. We are flying
yes.
our customers with the private jet
Yes.
as well. And we did also, Jamal, we did with the Magic League company, the VR.
Yes.
This is one of the well-known, it's a
Yes.
well-known company in the world. So they will invent our VR system as well.
I would recommend as well, why don't we, when we're doing the launch, because we're looking at the future being female, and we're trying to look at synergies and how we're going to be sustainable in this market. We can expand our ecosystem with partnering with companies like Hermes, right?
Yes.
So because this is the target market that we're looking at, we partner with companies like Hermes, and our big idea would be during the launch of this iconic car, we partner it with this most amazing and most expensive Birkin that is being coveted for. So we create a coveted product that everybody is looking for. All the women in the world right now, once they hear about the Birkin, and we have this iconic car, and we have this synergy. So this synergy, I know, with a company like Hermes, will last forever, and we're expanding ourselves into a market that we have no presence in whatsoever.
Yes. So right now we have on schedule a broadcast to increase our production to a limited exclusive production to 300 units. And that's where the marketing is good. We need to expand, but at the same time we need to keep our social marker and distinguishing part of the product, and creating events, maybe an annual event that have
like an auction,
yes.
or also like another event that have.
Would it be a product to auction, or what would the auction be geared towards?
So the auction can be the car itself as the main big auction, and we can have, let's say, a partial percentage of the
going to CSR. So it also puts us
going to a cause, and we can also have, let's say, the car comes with like a handbag, like the one you mentioned, Hermes.
That would help us expand
because
we're expanding our ecosystem.
Because it's known in the luxury market, women are the future of the luxury market.
Yes.
So we need that influence of the women to buy the car, and not to tell the male to basically, because to not buy the car. We want to like target both gender. Everyone buys, but we want to target both audience. We want them to have passion. We want this car. This will increase desire at the next level.
And who best to involve other than the women, right?
Yes.
Exactly. I mean, of course.
Yeah,
sure.
Talking about the car, and about we are improving our production from 20 to 300. Some people will say, oh, this is too much. I mean, it's a big jump. But as the CEO of the company, we can assure the quality over the quantity correctly.
Absolutely.
And one of the important things we will do also, we will keep our eye on our R&D center, definitely, and about our materials. We will make sure that our materials are the top of the notch as
we are big on innovation, and that makes the embodiment of part of this company. We're big on innovation, and we always have to go green, because the world is going green. We have to move with the moving times, and post-COVID.
in our headquarters in the US is on the phone,
Right.
and so
Yeah.
Hello, Mirela.
Oh, hello, everyone. Hi, guys.
Hello, hello, Mirela.
Hi.
So, what do you think? How do we move from here? What do you recommend from the positions that we have put to re-strategize the company? You know, the direction that the company is going to move, especially with regards to us producing 20 cars to 300 from now 2020 to 2022. So this is the time. So what do you recommend to the company?
So due to this increased production, as recommendation is to have a certain percentage to be sold to China and Middle East, as Middle East is being an emerging market, and we don't need to focus only on North America, where is the current buyers for these cars. Also, I think one of the things we have to do is due to the increased production, we need to continue the research and we need to explore in the innovation in order to maintain our brand and quality of the products.
Yeah, what Mirela mentioned, yeah, this is our direction, and at the same time, as I mentioned before, that the R&D center for us is very important. It's not only we want to expand, we are not desperate to sell cars, but we want to deliver the best car for our customer. We want them to have a unique experience, different experience, and I think with this direction, I think we will be able to deliver.
The most important thing for us as a company is we maintain our brand as a luxury brand,
Yes.
but we keep the customers centered. We keep our customers branded, and we don't lose them, but we grow them. But how much do we grow them determines what direction the company is moving.
So, from my understanding, we're moving to increasing production to have more customers, but we want to keep our status of our product to be luxurious, unique, very discreet, and not. We don't want to get into the premium market.
No.
We don't want to change that. So even if we're increasing slightly, I believe one of the recommendations, instead of producing 300 right away from 20 to 300, we can increase gradually and test the market. That's as number one. And so the main idea to keep it luxurious also, we need to have it limited and make our people wish that they have it, and not that actually they have and not be able to purchase it. So if they let them dream, so that increases the desire for everyone, and therefore you have pricing power to keep the product. So I believe, like, if you want to produce 300 cars right away, you're not going to find 300 billionaires right away. Probably you might have, but then you're going to get to a point where every billionaire have a car of this. You don't want that. The billionaires are not trying to be distinguished from, the millionaires or the people who make six figures or less, etc. They're trying to be distinguishing between themselves, to be who's superior or better, or who have passion to the car more, etc., etc. I mean, so we need, maybe one of the recommendations is to test the market, increase gradually production, and not make a big jump to keep our status in the market.
I think also what would be important is we need to maintain our customer touch points, right? We need to keep our customers happy, but it's not about keeping our customers happy, it's about keeping our customer base centered. And once we have that intricately resolved, I don't think producing 300 cars would be a problem.
Exactly.
Right.
And, having, one of the luxurious characteristic is service, very personalized, customization.
Absolutely.
So maybe we are able to offer our clients exclusivity and special edition customization, such as, for example, gold-plated cars or diamond cars. We can also
fly the cars in a private jet.
Offer services like to fly the cars.
Also, we can also write their name, engrave their name inside the car. So
those are some of the touch points that we have to keep in touch with the customer. But we need to go further as a company to show that the customer, at the end of the day, in the luxury market, the customer is not king. We are the king, right?
Yeah, because that's what luxury is, to create a desire in the market, and you have control of the supply, price, and you choose who's going to buy your product. You're going to have a wish list. You're going to have people who's going to come to you. That's what we want.
So we're creating the dream, and being iconic, we live with the dream, right?
Yes.
We live you with
100%.
Yes.
100%.
What do you think?
And that's, Mr. CEO, that's what we think our roadmap to achieve your goal, your vision, and keep it sustainable, and keep your dream going. And living.
With this, having said that, I'm sure I have the best team in the world to reach to our goals and objectives. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.